the floors with a coordinating warm color, and you'll brighten up every one of those dark corners.
Here's a bright idea. The lowest prices of the season, plus free padding and free installation. Hurry, sell in Saturday.
3D carpet and tile.
A little wisdom buys a lot.
So, did you have a good holiday? Well, it's over now. But the holiday savings have just begun. The after Thanksgiving sale at Belk. Shop early and save 40% on coordinates from Cricket Lane. Pants and matching sweaters or sweatshirts, all for you. And Alfred Dunner's holiday jersey collection is also 40% off. That's big savings on great-looking coordinates. The after Thanksgiving sale starts 7 a.m. Friday, all for you at Belk.
Levitt's nationwide $200 million Christmas shopping spectacular. Friday through Monday only. Forget regular prices. Everything in stock is reduced 25 to 68%.
Every single item in Levitt's $200 million inventory is on sale.
No down payments required.
No payments till March.
No finance charges if paid in full by March due date.
You'll love it at Levitt's $200 million Christmas shopping spectacular.
Friday through Monday only.
Don't miss it.
You love it at Levitt's.
Martin Lawrence Galleries and Matthews Gallery invite you to attend an exciting art auction with incredible values on works by Erte, Thomas McKnight, Peter Max, Mark King, and Andy Warhol. Don't miss this extraordinary art auction at the Peabody Hotel Sunday, December 4th at 7 p.m. Call Matthews Gallery at 407-682-3040 for information.
As we wrap things up here on this Thanksgiving Day, a real big thanks to the people who came and braved the cold outside of our windows at Studio 1A and shared some of their holiday with us. Thank you very much for coming, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it was really nice, and I hope they all have a nice holiday with their families a little later on. We should say that tomorrow we have Reba McEntire. She'll join us and talk about her special tomorrow night and some other surprises on what is the busiest shopping day of the year tomorrow.
Well, we have lots of financial news, too, so on how to do the best in this holiday shopping season.
Right. Don't forget that Katie and Willard are coming up in just a few minutes with the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. We're going to give you a little tease of that as we leave you today. Thanks, everyone. Happy holidays, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Today, America's favorite morning program, and NBC News, now more than ever.
The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the hottest children's show on television. But are these superheroes too violent for your kids to watch? Get close. Get answers on NBC Nightly News tonight.
What if pictures really could speak for themselves?
Merry Christmas, Grandma. Come visit, I miss you. Love, Jill.
Your voice at the touch of a button.
Sue Ellen, I'm coming home. So what do you say? Will you marry me?
Yes! Yes!
Voice print. Picture the possibilities.
Hey, big brother, all I've got to say is nya, 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 nya.
Voice print made from your photo or 35mm negative. Ask where you have your film developed.
The Jacksonville Symphony Orchestra performs Handel's Messiah December 10th.
8:56 now. I'm Matt Lauer, along with Elizabeth Vargas and Jane Hansen. We should mention to people who are just tuning back in that the crowd has thinned considerably behind us in the last 30 seconds or so because
they're going to the parade.
They're heading right down the street.
It was so funny. We said, you know, goodbye, everybody, and they all started sprinting.
For those of you who don't live in New York City, the parade route, which starts up on 77th Street in Central Park West, but it does come right by us about 3 blocks over on Broadway.
Yeah, exactly.
And heads down to Herald Square, and you can see them beginning or about to begin the parade right there. That is Central Park
look
West,
at that.
about 76th Street there. And you can see a little corner of the, is that the Dakota right there?
No, that's the, is it, or is that the museum? That's the Museum of Natural History. You're right.
That is the Museum of Natural History. That is the corner of 77th and Central Park West right there.
Right.
And that's where the parade begins, and it gets on Broadway and goes down to Herald Square. I believe Willard is at the start of the parade.
Katie is at the finish of the parade.
At Herald Square, and we've got much entertainment in between. I'm a big fan of it.
Oh, I love it. You know, I was actually in the parade 5 years ago, the first time it snowed on Thanksgiving Day in New York City in 50 years.
In a float?
I was in a float.
Oh, man, that had to be cold.
And teeth were chattering, and you come down the caverns of Broadway, and it is so cold because the wind just whips right through.
Floats are always, when I was in Chicago, we had to do a lot of that, and it's a lot of fun, but it was always the coldest thing in the world to do because there was no way to get warm, and you're in a you know, up on something.
Yeah, in the wind. I went to see it about 3 years ago. It was also a very cold morning. I was not dressed properly, and I'll never forget, after about 15 minutes standing still on the pavement, I couldn't feel anything from my neck down.
Wow.
I mean, it really can get awful.
What an odd feeling that must have been, Matt.
How did you walk?
I actually was carried by one of the floats back home, yeah.
Oh, well, that's nice.
It is.
Take it right to your doorstep.
But it is fun, and people are always in such a good mood for it here in the city. It's fun. You're going to take Allie, you said?
I am. I'm going to go meet them up at the, actually at the start of the parade.
Allie's, what, 4 now?
She is 4, and she loves it. She can't wait. She's been talking about it for a couple of weeks.
That's fun. You know what I like in watching the coverage of it, especially, is all the musical numbers from the Broadway shows. I think that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I like the Damn Yankees one that they were
seeing them all
performing.
out there in their costumes in this weather, I mean,
How about those little drum majorettes and things like that who are wearing basically nothing except leotard? And it can really get frosty for them.
Well, especially the ones that come from someplace warm, like California or Florida, that aren't used to this weather at all.
Oh, let them toughen up and get used to it.
Oh,
all right.
What a way to be on this Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.
This week, a lie.
I'm not your wife.
Could cost him the woman he loves.
I gotta tell her that we do have another chance.
Days of Our Lives.
Sure, you hunt for great bacon, but will it cook up meaty? Or down to a frown? Will it shrink just a little? Or just keep on shrinking? Now Oscar Mayer has found a new way to give you bacon that cooks up meaty, shrinks less, made from only our meatiest cuts. So instead of sometimes this, you get this. Not to mention this and this. New meatier Oscar Mayer bacon. Bacon that won't let you down.
Staying active and looking youthful is something we all desire. Thanks to medical hair restoration, you don't have to give up the activities you love because you're embarrassed by hair loss. MHR has refined the art and science of hair replacement surgery. Their state-of-the-art techniques produce custom-designed, natural-appearing hairlines for each patient. No matter if you are on the water or in the water, you'll be confident that you look your best with virtually undetectable transplants from medical hair restoration. For a free consultation, call today.
Big, beautiful women are back.
It's Maury as never before.
Friday morning at 11 on Channel 2.
Happy Thanksgiving from our family to yours.
Our regular programming will not be seen this morning, so the National Broadcasting Company can kick off the holiday season live from New York City with our telecast of the spectacular 68th annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. From the parade starting line, here's America's favorite weatherman, Willard Scott.
Oh, what a legend. Don Pardo introduced me. Hello, America. How great it is to go to the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade start line.
Whoa, let's hear it.
We've got stars, all sorts of excitement, and that's just on the ground. Once you see what's up in the air, you won't believe it. Fabulous balloons, only the best in the business.
This is our 68th parade, and I promise, Willard, it's going to be bigger and better than ever.
And we're only 20 years old, so you can imagine how excited we are. And I just, maybe you're wondering who this fantastic lady is. Jean McFadden is head of the whole works. She's been producing these parades since...
a while back.
A while
but,
back.
You know, the best part, you're going to walk the whole 2.5-mile route with me today. You ready?
Huh?
Yeah?
I said, my knees hold that, you got me, because I look forward to it.
You're going to love the people. They're the best part of the entire route, the whole way down, the kids. I mean, we worked all year for this moment, just like Santa's elves, and we're ready to go. It's a spectacular show.
It is fantastic. The people, the balloons, the parade, the festival, it's the best in the business. And I mean, the show is just about to begin. Before we commence with festivities, though, our ribbon cutting is in order. So if you would please hand me the knife, I think it's time for us to do our thing here, right? All right, this is it.
Okay, here it is.
This is the fabulous turkey knife. And I will officially cut the ribbon. Is Katie ready downstairs? Is Katie good?
I sure am, Willard.
Are you down there, Katie?
I am. I'm down here, Willard and Jean, and I can't wait for you to get down here and see all the magic Macy's has cooked up this year. We're here at Herald Square. We have the best Broadway musicals around. Beauty and the Beast, Grease, Damn Yankees, and Showboat, plus the Radio City Music Hall, Rockettes, and tons of stars. Willard, kids of all ages, including you and me, are going to be amazed.
Okay, we're on our way.
Dear sir.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Are you ready? The
Stand
parade
by.
is about to begin.
Oh! Let's have a parade. Are you ready? Let's have a parade. Let's go. Katie, we're on our way.
Here in Herald Square this morning. Here's America Sings, under the direction of John Jacobson. 350 of the best singers from high school choirs around the country. When they're not singing, these kids are helping the homeless in their community. Listen as they celebrate America in song.
Celebrate America, celebrate this mighty nation, celebrate America, from sea to shining sea. Celebrate America, let's give three cheers for this great nation. Celebrate America, the land of the free. Stand proud, America, Savannah to LA. Stand proud, America, let's have a holiday. Celebrate America, let's celebrate this mighty nation. Celebrate America, from sea to shining sea. Celebrate America, let's give three cheers for this great nation. Celebrate America, the land of the free. Come on, everybody, let's celebrate America, America. 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 Celebrate America, celebrate America, celebrate America.
Live from New York City, the National Broadcasting Company presents its annual telecast of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. With your hosts, from the Today Show, America's favorites, Katie Couric and Willard Scott. Featuring the best of Broadway in song and dance, top marching bands, giant balloons of your favorite characters, incredible floats, and stars galore. National treasures, Bob and Dolores Hope. Recording stars, Natalie Cole, Kenny G, Judy Collins, and country singer Betsy. From Broadway, the cast of Disney's Beauty and the Beast, Showboat, Grease, and Damn Yankees. From television, Blossom's Teen Dream, Joey Lawrence, Liz Torres from the John Larroquette Show, and Sherry Lewis and Lon Chop. From stage and screen, Brooke Shields, Dorothy Lamour, and Connie Stevens and her daughters Tricia Lee Fisher, and from the hit series, Ellen, Jolie Fisher. This American 1995 Heather Whitestone, Olympic gold medalist Jackie Joyner-Kersee. The precision dancing of Radio City Music Hall's high-kicking Rockettes. Plus, your favorite character balloons, including Snoopy, Garfield, Spider-Man, and the debut of the all-new Cat in the Hat and Barney balloon. From Sesame Street on their own brand new float, Big Bird, Joey, Elmo, and friends. Special appearances by film star comedian Rosie O'Donnell, TV favorite Tom Bosley, late night host Conan O'Brien, and diet and fitness guru Richard Simmons. And our fantastic holiday finale featuring the arrival of the big man himself, all the way from the North Pole, Santa Claus. NBC's telecast of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is sponsored in part by Wendy's. After 25 years, quality is still our recipe. And by Olympus, never miss another O. And by Cotton Incorporated for America's cotton producers. Cotton, the fabric of our lives. Stay tuned for continuous coverage of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
With trusting eyes, the children show minds open, hearts true, our spirits grow. The touch, the feel, the fabric of our lives. The touch, the feel of cotton, the fabric of our lives.
Never miss a good piece of gossip. Look for hope everywhere. Know that work is good and labor is even better. And always, always have an easy-to-use Olympus stylus zoom camera with you so that you can capture the moments to embarrass your kids for the rest of their lives. Olympus. Never miss another O.
Dave, so nice to have you here.
Nice being here. Appetizers, They brought them in from Madagascar. Did they bring any more?
Look, they're taboo.
Oh, boy. I think I'm going to Wendy's.
When you're really hungry, try Wendy's Big Bacon Classic Combo. A quarter-pound of fresh beef, bacon, cheese, lots of toppings, plus biggie fries and a 20-ounce drink.
Now, that's a delicious meal.
Just in time for dessert.
Every tip of all. Who's got room for dessert?
right, Opie. Try Wendy's Big Bacon Classic Combo.
Tonight, guess who's coming to dinner?
Where are you, you little freak?
The #1 comedy of all time.
Yes.
Home Alone, tonight on NBC.
Hey, we're back in business up here on Central Park West. You wouldn't believe the size of this crowd, Katie. I don't think there's been a crowd this big in the city since BJ Day.
Hey, Willard, thank you for that perfect segue to introduce America's favorite song and dance man of that era and always. Bob Hope has entertained America's servicemen and women for nearly 6 decades. Joining him today is his beautiful wife, Dolores. Bob and Dolores have created a musical memory lane of his USO tours with their CD, Bob Hope Remembers. We're thrilled to welcome them to our parade family.
Okay. Fantastic by going to Europe on a boat. Didn't you perform for people on the ship? Yeah.
Well, I was in Normandy for DJ.
Did you see any of the folks on the boat that you'd seen back in World War II?
Well, I wasn't there where he was there.
Too young.
I'm too young for that.
Is she lying to me? How long have you been married?
60. But he's only been home 3 weeks, he said. So.
You think that's a secret to a healthy marriage? That's not a bad idea, is it? If you see each other 3 weeks out of 60 years.
That does it.
And you both got a new record out, right? New CD?
A lot of fun. We did a Christmas record, and then we did this big video and record and everything for World War II.
Right.
Bob Hope Remembers.
That's a World War II retrospect.
Yeah, Bob Hope Remembers.
What's your favorite part of the tape?
Well, you got to play this thing to get a kick out of it. I'm sure you'll get a kick out of it because you remember most of it, you know.
Right. So little bits in here.
Well, we do have a new song now. Try to Remember. That's our new.
That's a song of my life.
Theme song.
I don't even know where I am half the time. Anyway, everybody in the whole world loves you. I mean, not just the United States, but the whole world. I consider it a highlight of my career to be here with you this morning. And I was Santa Claus on your TV show.
Great to see you. Wonderful to see you, I tell you. We were talking about you. We knew you'd be here.
It's great. Thank you so much. Happy
God
Thanksgiving.
bless you. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
We'll be together another 100 years from now. All right, doing. All right, I'm ready. You and me. All right, I get thanks for the memory. The whole family's the best. And now here's all the rest. I guess we go back to the studio or whatever.
To
Back
me,
on the
Willard,
screen.
to me. Stick with your day job, Willard. I've got a fun fact to know and tell for you folks at home. Did you know the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade donated the balloons to the war effort during World War II? The balloons were used to make tires for the military. How about that? All right.
I got my spare tire right here, Katie. And back in those days, everybody pitched in and helped. I understand you have somebody special up in the booth, too.
I sure do, Willard. He's a great guy to make your Thanksgiving a happy day. He's Tom Bosley. He's currently on Broadway playing the role of Belle's father in Disney's Beauty and the Beast. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning.
You must be having a great time being in that
I'm
show.
having a wonderful time, and in fact, everybody in the show is having a wonderful time.
I want you to know I brought my little girl to see Beauty and the Beast a few months ago.
And I wasn't in the show then.
We were so disappointed, but you were undergoing surgery, but you're feeling
If
fine
I'd
now?
have known, I'd have come right out of the hospital.
Well, you do a terrific job, and you're going to be taking the show on the road?
Well, not on the road. We're going to have a production in California, Los Angeles, at the Schubert Theater starting in March. And I have 2 more weeks to go here, and I'm going to go home and rest and then get ready for that.
We'll have a great time in Los Angeles,
Thanks,
Tom. It's
Kate.
fantastic to see you.
Thanks.
Anyway, we wanted to say that the show is opening in Los Angeles, as Tom just mentioned, but lucky for us, Belle and the Villagers have come from Broadway's Palace Theater to perform the opening number, Belle, right here in Herald Square. Belle is a fabulous role model for kids. She loves to read, she stands up for herself, and she doesn't let that male chauvinist pig Gaston push her around.
Every day like the one before, little town full of little people waking up to say bonjour, 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 bonjour. There goes the baker with his tray like always, the same old bread and rolls to sell with a dreamy and her nose stuck in a book. What a marvel to the rest of us at Belle. Look, isn't this amazing? It's my favorite part because you'll see. That it's him till chapter 3. Now it's no wonder that her name is that got me well. Behind that empty star, and the raging rather are very different from the rest of us. She seems to like the rest of us.
She's the one, the lucky girl I'm going to marry.
But she's
The most beautiful girl in town.
I know.
That makes her the best. And don't I deserve the best?
Of course you do.
Right from the moment when I met her, saw her, I said she's gorgeous and I fell. Here in town there's only she, who's as beautiful as me. So I'm making plans to let Mary Bell.
Isn't he dreamy? Mr. Gaston, oh, he's so cute! He's still my heart, I'm hardly breathing. He's such a tall, strong, and handsome friend. May we call him bacon?
Some cheese? Excuse me, in the night, let me through.
There must be more than this provincial life.
Watch, I'm going to make Belle my wife.
There she goes, the girl who stays not special, a most peculiar man like that. It's a pity and a sin.
She doesn't quite fit in.
She really is a funny girl, a beauty but a funny girl. She really is a funny girl.
Willard covers the parade route, and Katie brings you Broadway shows from Herald Square. Next up, the cast of the smash hit Grease, starring Brooke Shields as Rizzo.
The Pagemaster is a great ride, packed with adventure and fantasy. Delightful, a magical tale. It's the Wizard of Oz for the 90s.
You're the greatest.
Be sure to take the entire family.
Yes.
Join Macaulay Culkin, the Pagemaster, rated G. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
There has never been a better time to buy.
Those loud announcers on TV.
It's all just fabulous. What
Are they born with those voices? Like any household pest, the most you can hope for is to control them. So Magnavox makes televisions with the exclusive Smart Sound feature, which keeps loud announcers from being so loud. Hey, we make technology people want. Magnavox. Smart. Very smart.
How much longer can he last on that battery?
You know, he just doesn't get it. Duracell batteries outlast all other brands. Hey, Larry, sometime today?
Larry Doty for the birdie.
Larry Doty on the lobster.
Hooked it.
Herb.
Okay, I'll get him down.
Herb.
The copper top. Tops them all.
We remember our lives in pictures. But the parts in between those pictures, long stretches of life, we too easily forget. Presenting the Nikon Light Touch Zoom, the world's smallest 35mm autofocus zoom. You will take more pictures. You will remember more, and perfectly. Nikon, we take the world's greatest pictures, yours.
It's only the greatest parade in the world. It's only the greatest day in the world in New York City. And I thought you folks might have a little fun on a taxi ride, a little trip, because a couple of days ago we took a cab ride on the parade route. It's a 2.5-mile run, you know, from the start line all the way down to Herald Square. So if you'll just hop on board, children, check it out. Here we go. The parade kicks off at 77th at Central Park West. And this is our cab driver, Odysseus Karianis. Hit it, Odysseus. On your left, Central Park. On your right, where all the rich folks live. And they can practically touch the balloons from their rooftops. On down for a quick jog around Columbus Circle, and then we head right on down Broadway. A little pothole there. Glad I didn't have coffee. You know, this parade route takes a lot out of a guy. Do you mind pulling over here for... Thank you, Odysseus. Ah, he's a nice man. And look what he's got, some coffee and some donuts. Oh, boy. What a treat. Thank you. Well, let's move right on down, because here we go, zooming into the Great White Way, the Theater District, and the home of Broadway shows like Les Miserables, Phantom of the Opera, Miss Saigon, and, of course, Dan Yankee's making a great comeback. Past Times Square, down the home stretch that takes us right up to our spot, Herald Square. What a cab ride. Rosie,
Willard.
You are my posy.
Oh, sing to me.
Rosie, my posy sweet. Rosie O'Donnell, the greatest name in show business. Have you ever been in this parade before?
I have never been in it. I've been to the parade, but I haven't had such good seats. Thank you, Willard.
You do a guest shot on the show, we give you interest in it.
Exactly, and that's well worth it.
And a six-pack of GE light bulbs.
That's all you can ask for.
How did you enjoy working at Grease? Was that a ball?
Oh, I loved it. I had a great time. The New York audiences were something else, and they're still going strong with Brooke Shields in the lead, who's doing a phenomenal job.
And you are a native. You live on Long Island. Were you born on Long Island or Brooklyn?
I was born on Long Island, raised in Brooklyn. Can you hear it from the way I talk?
Right. I like it. That's part of the accent that makes the thing play. Did you ever march in a band, or did you play in a band?
I did play in a band, but we never were good enough to make it to the parade.
But you finally got here today.
I may just grab a clarinet and start marching. You never know, Willard.
Well, you're the great. You are truly in a league on your own.
Oh, well, thank you, doll.
Can we do our closing number?
Ready?
Ready. Friendship, friendship, such a perfect friendship. When all their friendships are soon forgotten, boom, ours will still be hot. Roddy, ding, ding, ding. Katie, you've got a chance.
Willard.
Willard and Rosie, very well done. And what a perfect warm-up for our next act. This show is, of course, touring all around the country, and we're ready to rock and roll. Here's Brooke Shields and the cast of Broadway's hit, Grease.
We're here today at Rydell High in front of the R.H. Macy Auditorium. All the greasers are here for some Thanksgiving rock and roll. Are you people ready to rock and roll? Yeah! Here's two cool greasers from Rydell High. It's Danny Zuko, leader of the Burger Palace Boys, and Betty Rizzo, leader of the Pink Ladies. Hey, Danny, I just saw your girlfriend, Sandy Dombrowski. Who? You know Sandy, you fell in love this summer, and then you guys kind of break up at the drive-in movie when you get in a fight and she slams the car door right into your... We know it's the driving story behind the hit musical Grease. Yeah, her, yeah. Well, she said be home for dinner by 4 or you're a stuffed turkey. Oh, well, that's cool. Hey, Betty Rizzo, tell me, what are your plans when you graduate from Rydell?
I don't know. I think I'll graduate from Princeton. I don't know. Maybe meet a famous tennis player, and who knows? You know, star in a Broadway show.
Yeah, you put that on your little Christmas list and tell Santa all about it. All right, cats, if you're ready, throw your mittens around your kittens and away we go! We go together like Rama, together forever. She walks so why you make one go? Take, rock. We'll always be like one. Wah, 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 wah. When we go out at night and stars shine bright, up in the skies above. Forever high school dance, where you always find romance. Maybe it might be love. Rama, giggity-giggity-ding-dong. Shoo-wah, why you pretty bum. Take, rock. Dip, you walk, boogie, boogie, shooby-doo-wop, shabop, sha-la-la-la-la, hippity-dip-doo. Rama, giggity-giggity-ding-dong. Shoo-wah, why you pretty bum. Take, shabop, dip, you walk, boogie, boogie, shooby-doo-wop, shabop, sha-la-la-la-la, hippity-dip-doo. Wop, and go. Go together like Rama, giggity-ding-dong. Together forever, and she rocks, why you pretty bum.
Hey, Eugene! Get over here. Turn around. Yeah!
We'll always be together. That's the way it should be.
NBC continues its live coverage of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with more excitement, floats and balloons, and the hit Broadway musical, Danny Yankee.
AT&T has something special for all our true USA Savings members. Now, every Sunday through New Year's, you'll save 40% on long-distance calls to anybody in the U.S., which should make you very happy. Not to mention how it's going to make all the people you call feel. Enjoy special savings all season long, automatically for our true USA Savings members.
Your true voice. Ready for your picture with my new Polaroid Captiva? Smile!
Where's the picture?
Oh, come on, he get down now.
I want my picture.
The Polaroid Captiva. It stores its pocket-sized pictures till you take them out. So pick one up for the holidays.
You're asleep.
Finally. They're gonna love this. Loading CD-ROM into Windows.
Equals C:\DOS.
You do not have enough conventional memory free. There are 27 callers ahead of us.
If you're looking for a multimedia computer that actually works...
Maybe we got the wrong installation program.
Maybe we got the wrong computer.
There's really only one way to go.
the front end connected to the front wheel, the back end connected to the back wheel.
Introducing Tulo.
Top end connected to the crankshaft.
Tulo, the newest part of the Duplo system.
After millions of years of evolution, the wait is finally over.
Wilma, I'm home!
The Flintstones have arrived on video cassette.
No kidding!
It's rock-solid fun for every member of the family.
I'm only one man. Not from the back.
The Flintstones, available on video cassette. Look for the $3.50 mail-in rebate offer.
Charge it!
Two friends.
Where are you? Here.
One incredible summer.
You ever kiss anyone?
Macaulay Culkin, Dan Aykroyd, and Jamie Lee Curtis. My Girl, 8/7 Central, NBC Saturday.
It's only the greatest, that's all. For 68 years, it's been that way, and nobody works harder than the handlers of these balloons. The wind is just about right, a little bit brisk, but they are doing a job. Parade is coming down the street with all of its splendor, having a ball, couldn't have a better time, couldn't have a better day. And let me tell you something, the greatest stars of this parade always turns out to be the bands. I mean, the floats are spectacular, but these kids work their hearts out and their spats off to get here, you know. They don't just come in here by some miracle, magic trick of waving a wand. They have to earn their way here, and it costs an awful lot of money. And I want you to hear and take a look at something that's happened with one of these bands right now, and how they made enough money and how they got here. This is the Deer Valley High School Band, and what it took to get them here to New York, and they are having a ball. Check it out and roll the videotape.
Got some great news, people. Got some great, exciting news. We received a letter yesterday from this Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade people, and we have been invited to go to New York and perform in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. We're going to New York, people. We're going to New York.
With airfare, hotels, and meals, we figured it was about $650 per person, which comes to over $100,000 that we needed to raise. We knew we had a lot of work to do.
I don't even watch my dad now.
Hi, I'm with the Deer Valley High School Marching Band.
We're going to the Macy's Parade in New York City.
We need to raise over $100,000. They sold by phone, they went door to door, we even went into office buildings and sold to small businesses.
What the band is doing is trying to raise money by selling wrapping paper.
We're also selling recipe books,
We have coffee mugs,
magazines, Tupperware.
key rings.
You want to buy a teddy bear, cheese and sausage. We did everything to raise money. You name it, we did it.
This is our official a-thon sheet. And what we do is we fill it in up here with what type of a-thon you're doing. Such as our first one was the jog-a-thon. We filled it in as a jog-a-thon, and you get your sponsors. The people who did it made a lot of money. They did really well. Second, we did a bowl-a-thon, which same thing. You just put your sponsor names there and everything and your pledges, and then you bowled. People did real well on that one, too. They had a lot of fun.
For Macy's. Not only did we have to raise that amount of money, but we also had to get through our rehearsals. And sometimes we would start at 5:45 in the morning and end up at 10 o'clock at night. But we did it. We raised that money.
Hey, excuse me, we're looking up here. What do you think? You think they're going to make it?
I don't know if McDonald is.
Ronald McDonald. You know, that was my first job as a clown. I was Ronald McDonald. They couldn't find enough helium to blow me up. That's right.
Oh, wow.
The greatest thing I ever did, I worked with Kermit the Frog when he first went on the air.
Wow.
That was 40 years ago. Listen, nothing personal. We're not ignoring you, sir. You're the star of the show.
No, not at all. All of them are.
His honor himself, Rudy Giuliani, the greatest mayor in the greatest city in the world at the greatest time. Madonna, good morning.
Hi, Willard. Happy Thanksgiving.
Who was the princess in the family? I'm glad to be. What's your favorite balloon?
Sonic.
And why?
Because he travels.
Who's your favorite?
Spider-Man.
It's Spider-Man. I like that too. And we have, of course, the Donut Man this year. You remember Fred the Baker?
Donut Man.
Yeah, the Donut Man. Mayor, if you being a native New Yorker, obviously this parade's a part of your life.
I came to this parade when I was their age, and I grew up with this parade. It's just wonderful.
68 years, a definite New York tradition.
Draws people from all over the country and all over the world here. People have come up to me from Europe, South Carolina, Texas to say hello to me.
I'll bet you people have called the office and you thought something big was going to transpire, and that what they really wanted was
tickets to the parade, and we got plenty of them for the mayors from different parts of the country. It's just great. And the holiday season, come to New York and enjoy it.
Always, and this time of the year, I'd say the police volunteer, the NBC camera crews, everybody wants to be a part of it. Did you ever march in it?
Never marched in it. Watched it many times, but never marched in it.
All right. Well,
I do a lot of parades, though.
That's right. That's right. When the politicians and crowds, right?
Absolutely.
That's right. Never met a crowd you didn't like.
Have to.
All right.
And the people today are just wonderful.
Happy
He uses up a lot of shoe leather that way. I can tell.
You all are beautiful. Thank you. God bless.
Thanksgiving to everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Katie, I understand you have a really big apple treat in the store for us.
I sure do, Will. You tell Andrew he's not allowed to yawn. The boys of summer are singing and dancing. Baseball, America's favorite pastime, is the backdrop for the smash hit musical Damn Yankees. The team's excited because a new recruit is joining their ranks to turn their losing streak around. Notice the lady in the locker room. She was ahead of her time.
Who came along in a puff of smoke? Shoeless Joe from Hamilton. Strong as the heart of a mighty oak. Shoeless Joe from Hamilton. Shoeless Joe from Hamilton. Just when the future is looking grim. Shoeless Joe from Hamilton came a long, long way to be with us today. With arms of steel like Hercules. Feet as fleet as Mercury. Fight for us, do right for us. He's Shoeless Joe from Hamilton. Go, 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 go. Go like a bat out of you no way. Strike at the foe, let him know you're there. Shoeless Joe from
The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade continues in all its splendor with the cast of Showboat, Dixie's Guru Richard Simmons, and balloons galore.
NBC and Frito Scoops presents Reba, America's Entertainer of the Year. Reba McEntire in her first ever televised event. Then, sound the charge. From Stagecoach to Dances with Wolves, relive the greatest moments in movie history. 100 years of Westerns after Reba, NBC Friday.
Get to Waccamaw between 7 and 9 Friday morning and you'll get an extra 15% off this spatula. How about an extra 15% off this pillow, and this vase, and these flowers, and this wicker chair, and this toaster? Oh, what the heck? Get in here by 9 a.m. Friday, and you'll get an extra 15% off everything at Waccamaw. All day, even sale items. 15% just for getting in here by 9 a.m. It's Waccamaw's early bird sale, but this time the early bird gets the electric bread machine. And a lovely walk over here in a Cuisinart.
Where are we going to build 17 lanes of Interstate 4? I mean, I've looked at it. If you see any room for 17 lanes, I think what we're going to see in the future is not 17 lanes of Interstate 4, but an Interstate 4 that has probably in the median some accommodation for public transit. We can be a partner in helping accommodate the traffic needs of our community. We can be an equal partner with highways, with airports, with railroads. You need a comprehensive transportation system. We need to make these investment decisions before the next round of growth happens here in Orlando, before we reach that 2 million population mark.
Never before an event so big, so awesome. 2 days only, Friday and Saturday, the world's largest carpet clearance at New York Carpet World. The largest carpet inventory in the world, reviewed, reorganized, repriced. Best carpets, best brands to 50% off. Current overstocks, newest styles, thousands of rolls, reduced and then reduced again to 70% off. More carpet on sale now than at any other store anywhere. The world's largest carpet clearance, Friday and Saturday only at New York Carpet World. Hurry.
Take a new look at Channel 2 WESH.
Hey, we're back in business, and how sweet it is. Still up here in Central Park West. I'm wending my way down to be with my favorite host of the morning, Katie Couric, who's down there at Herald Square. Everybody has a ball with this parade. It is only the greatest parade in America since 1924. And again, the people that participate, the police, the people in New York, this is their baby. And of course, it kicks off that beautiful holiday season. The city never looked lovelier than 3 at 30 Rock. Check it all out. And now I want you to meet one of the great sex symbols of America, a man who needs no introduction, a guru of diet, a treater of holidays. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Simmons.
Hi, Willard. How are you doing?
I cannot.
Hi, everybody.
I don't believe it. I've heard of losing your pants, but what happened to your shirt?
Well, this is my uniform. This is all I wear, and I really wanted to see this parade. I've never been to this parade before.
You've got a tray full of goodies. Would you like to tell us?
Oh, sure. These are my
cookies.
These are my new fat-free cookies from Walmart, and I brought them over so that everyone could have a little treat. It's fat-free. Taste one of them.
Like a big Newton.
They're like a Newton. They're fruits. There's vegetables. There's look, the cream ones with the apple and the devil's food, and they're fat-free, and they taste good.
And they're wonderful. And you never stop. Where do you get plugged in? What kind of energy source do you...
Well, I did my exercises this morning, and I was really looking forward to coming to the Big Apple to see this. I mean, I've never seen this before. It's so exciting. And then tonight, I get to do David Letterman.
Holy mackerel. I was on his show 2 weeks ago.
You were on David's show?
Get the money up front.
Up front? So everyone can watch me tonight on David Letterman. Hi!
Hey, what's your favorite Thanksgiving memory?
My favorite Thanksgiving memory is going, as I will today, after I finish here, I will go see some people who are in hospitals, and I will serve some Thanksgiving dinners and make people laugh and feel good about themselves.
You know, I think that's the secret. We love this man so much, and he's got such a big heart, and I mean that. Everybody loves you. You're fun, you're energetic, and you did lose weight and keep it off, and everybody likes you for that, too.
Thank you.
And Katie Couric's watching you right now.
Hi, Katie! Hi, Richard! Katie, baby!
Whoa, thank you for that introduction. Willard, I understand Richard Simmons is actually going to toss his cookies along the parade route, to the spectators, that is. Anyway, we've got a Broadway pas de deux on the roof of the Marriott Marquis Hotel. Here's Only Make Believe from the Broadway hit Showboat. the stars of Showboat. And if you're wondering what happened to Garfield, was, as you can see, he's moving on down the parade route. This fat cat looks pretty satisfied with himself this early in the morning. He doesn't seem to be any worse for the wear as far as the weather is concerned. And of course, you see some of those terrific Macy's balloon handlers below him. They're the real heroes of this parade, responsible for keeping Garfield afloat and full of hot air, as usual.
We'll be right back with Conan O'Brien and a behind-the-scenes look at how much helium it takes to inflate Garfield. And Barney performs live as the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade continues on NBC.
This Thanksgiving, take one plump turkey. Oh, look. Nice. Stuff it. Roast it. It's done. And enjoy. Tim Allen. Easy, Rudolph. The Santa Claus. Rated PG. Now playing at a theater near you.
This holiday season, see the magic and hear the roar one last time. Don't miss the return of the most acclaimed film of 1994, The Lion King, rated G. Now playing at a theater near you.
The twinkle bright, the honesty, the color picture. What does it mean? The touch, the feel, the fabric of our life. The touch, the feel, the cotton, the fabric of our life.
How many chances do you have in your life to change the quality of life in your own community? That's one of the reasons American Express card members are continuing the charge against hunger. You can go look into the eyes of people and see that they're doing better. Helped in a real way. Helped by getting a meal. Helped by getting a chance to get back on their feet.
Every time you use your American Express card, you'll help provide a meal for someone who's hungry. So help raise another $5 million, because the charge against hunger is on again.
Some juice drinks only have a little bit of juice in them. A lot of other stuff. But not Welch's. Welch's grape juice is 100% juice from real Concord grapes. You don't have to add a lot of other stuff. Welch's Concord grapes give a taste you can feel in your cheeks. Welch's grape juice. 100% juice. No wonder it tastes so good.
While my good friend Willard makes his way down the parade route to join me here at Herald Square, let's join Conan O'Brien for a behind-the-scenes look at the balloon inflation that took place last night on Central Park West.
I'm here at the inflating of the balloons for the annual Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade. And I'm here because, well, frankly, I've been on the air now a year and a half. And I think it's high time that I was represented in the annual parade. Oh, you think he's good? Don't you think kids would love that better than Beethoven, right? Beethoven's no good, is he? Huh? There's no competition. What do you think of the Conan head being part of the Macy's Day Parade? Don't you think that's a great idea?
Oh, he has to move on.
What do you mean?
Well, he has to move on. There's no blocking the sidewalk.
Mr. Mayor, I think I've been on the air for a year and a half now, and I think a giant head of me should be represented in the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade. What do you think? It's right over there. What do you think? Do you like it? Give me your...
Can we blow it up a little more so we get it up high?
You don't think my head is fat enough? What do you think, Andrew? Would you like this better than Underdog?
What's Underdog?
Thank you very much. Look, you know, maybe next year. A year's a long time. It'll be all right. I mean,
That's right, Conan. Maybe next year, and thank you for that exclusive on balloon inflation. The character balloons are an important element of the parade. They made their first appearance back in 1927. At the conclusion of today's parade, the balloons will be deflated and stored in the Macy's warehouse. But in the early years, when the parade was over, the balloons were actually released into the sky where they exploded. So much for recycling. It's time for Barney. Yes, everybody, America's beloved purple dino. He's super-de-duper. Kids everywhere love Barney, and he loves them right back. Barney will rock out with Macy's Be a Star Kids. Let's join Barney, and his pals Baby Bop and PJ for the song, If You're Happy and You Know It.
Hi, everyone. I'm so glad to be here in New York City. And I brought some friends with me today.
Hi, Barney.
Hi, Barbie. Hi, everybody. Hi, PJ. Hi, Baby Bop.
Oh, Barney, I know what's going to make you happy.
What's that, Baby Bop?
Seeing your big balloon in the parade.
Boy, I can't wait. Oh, hey, why don't we all sing a song together?
Yeah!
What do you want to sing? Well, being here in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade makes me so happy. So, let's sing If You're Happy and You Know It.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Oh, okay, now stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. That's it. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Hooray!
Stay tuned for the precision dancing of the Radio City Music Hall Rockettes and the top marching bands from across the nation when we return from these messages.
Happy holidays, Dave. Thank you.
There sure is a lot to do during the holidays. In fact, if you're not careful, Dave, you could really work up an appetite.
Boy, I'm hungry.
Luckily, Wendy's has a Big Bacon Classic Combo. A quarter-pound of fresh beef, 3 strips of bacon, cheese, lots of toppings, biggie fries, and a 20-ounce drink. A delicious meal.
Light the tree. Here goes. I love the holidays.
Try Wendy's Big Bacon Classic Combo.
Every holiday season at Mailboxes Etc., 2 customers bring in 30 dozen shortbread cookies for us to package and ship for them.
I do most of the cutting, and she does all the finishing touches. And we both watch the oven.
They have to be packaged very carefully.
They don't even jiggle. They don't juggle. They fix them, stabilize them.
They got their all in one piece.
Not even a grain of sugar off.
Depend on Mailboxes Etc. It's not what we do, it's how we do it.
This is a MasterCard, okay? It doesn't make you special. Actually, maybe it does. I mean, right now, the Master Values program can save you up to 25% on all kinds of stuff. You just get the Master Values coupon thingy from your statement, go to one of the stores on the list and say, hey, I got a MasterCard, how about a deal? And they'll say, for you, no problem. So I guess MasterCard really does mean you're special. Just don't let it go to your head. MasterCard, it's more than a credit card, it's smart money.
Look in your store for even more Master Values coupons and special offers from Canada Dry.
This holiday season, Columbia Pictures invites you to share the hopes.
I want to do something different.
The joys.
I have the most wonderful feeling about tonight.
And the dreams.
My book. Someone's publishing my book.
Of one of America's most beloved families.
Oh, I should have smelled Little Women.
Winona Ryder, Little Women. Rated PG. At theaters everywhere, Christmas Day.
we saw him singing and dancing here at Herald Square just moments ago, and now he cannot keep his feet on the ground. That, of course, is everybody's favorite dinosaur, Barney, waving to the crowds here at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. You know, when I think of New York City, I think of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, of course, Rockefeller Center, Egg Creams, and America's favorite precision dance troupe, the Radio City Music Hall Rockettes. Glamour, elegance, and legs for days. Here they are.
The spectacular extravaganza in the air and on the ground at Herald Square, New York City, as the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade arrives at its fantastic destination.
Shop to win in the Discover Card Big Payback. That's what Vincent and Marge Honer did. They just won 50 grand in our weekly bonus prize drawing. You could be a winner, too. Every time you use your card, you're automatically entered in the Big Payback. So keep shopping, because we'll be dropping more $50,000 bonus prizes before the ultimate $1 million grand prize. It pays to discover. The card with the big payback.
New Palmolive antibacterial is like nothing else.
It gets germs off hands.
And grease off dishes.
And we really love that antibacterial color.
A lot.
New Palmolive antibacterial, the anti-germ Palmolive.
Polaroid asked me, Sinbad needs supermodels to demonstrate the sleek, stylish Captiva camera. It holds the pictures inside the camera's special pocket till you take them out and put them in your pocket. My pocket. The Polaroid Captiva.
On Christmas Day, one of the world's best-loved animated classics comes to life as Walt Disney Pictures unwraps the legend of the Jungle Book. This holiday season, get ready for the adventure that's exploding with excitement, overflowing with fun.
Stop it all!
And only at a theater near you.
Very exciting.
The Jungle Book, rated PG, starts Sunday, December 25th at a theater near you.
Thanksgiving Day, Buffalo battles Detroit as two great running backs, Thurman Thomas of the Bills and Barry Sanders of the Lions, square off. Later today at noon Eastern on NBC.
Is that the one they voted on the Leno show?
No, this was another one that I pulled out of my closet. So thank you very much. And look, Willard, the parade has arrived at Herald Square.
6th Street official. We're on the way.
What a fantastic sight, isn't it, Willard?
There she is, the only woman I'll ever love besides Katie Couric and Mary Scott. Jean McFadden, the super producer.
We've got clowns, confetti, and look, there's Jean McFadden. Finally, she made it.
And, you know, she's very photogenic. Not just because she pays the bills and hires us. And the noise you hear in the background, that beautiful sound of sirens belongs to Manhattan's finest. They are so good to us. And they love this parade, Katie.
That's right. They sure are. They're wonderful.
I guess from my days back when I was a kid and playing Bozo and Rondell, I've always loved the clowns. And this parade has got more clowns per square inch than the NBC building.
Stars in the sky, Willard, and of course the traditional ice cream cone.
And ever since I was just a little kid, I've always wanted to be in this parade, and I think I talked Gene into letting me actually be in the parade next year with the whole route, actually be on a float.
In fact, I know the clowns are your favorite part, but here comes the East Coweta High School Marching Band, Willard, from Sharpsburg, Georgia, under the direction of Tam H. Easterwood. The Marching Indians, winner of 12 competitions, appeared in the Lord Mayor's Parade in London and performed for Queen Elizabeth. Rumor has it the Queen loved their Dixie style.
Take off. folks. Here's Sonic the Hedgehog. I just saw him up at 72nd Street, 77th and 72nd. Sponsored by Seagull of America. Flies above us right now at 64 feet tall and 26 feet wide. Check out my friend.
Ooh, baby, baby. He's a super hog with massive size, 21 feet.
You know something? I bet he could flatten a cement mixer with one dainty little step.
Hey, Willard, don't tempt him.
You know, kids love old Sonic because he's the hippest, the coolest thing around. He's very determined. Look at his nose.
I like him. He's got a cute dude, sort of a punk-looking hedgehog, isn't he? But then again, I guess all hedgehogs are punk.
Look, there's a shot. I think he likes it. Mikey likes it. Isn't that great?
He ran into some trouble last year because the winds were so high, but we're glad to see he's doing well this year. Willard, the Lady in the Harbor joins two of our favorite Americans. We're very proud to welcome to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, Bob and Dolores Hope. They're on the Statue of Liberty float, sponsored by GMC Truck. The dynamic duo keep the torch of liberty lit with a classic selection of holiday songs celebrated on Bob and Dolores Hope's new CD, Hopes for the Holidays. Bob has an all-new Christmas special on NBC December 14th. You won't want to miss his dose of holiday cheer.
Have you heard any of the CD?
It's fantastic. And Dolores has a dynamite voice.
She is fabulous. She used to sing years ago. In fact, they had a song they recorded many, many years ago, back in the 30s. Hey, here's a salute to those folks, too, who sailed on the Mayflower, that marvelous adventure that left Plymouth, England, and brought the Pilgrim men and women over, taking their first Thanksgiving celebration seriously. And I mean to tell you, heard about that right through the grapevine. You should check it out. I mean, they're still here. You know, when I was a kid, I actually helped make one of these Birch Bark canoes. I saw this one close up on 77th Street, too. And see our little friends in here, all representing the Native Americans. And this is just a part of our American heritage. Of course, there would have been no Thanksgiving had the Indians not befriended the Pilgrims and helped this celebration get underway back in Plymouth, or in New Hampshire, and Maine, and Massachusetts, and New England. I'll get it in a minute.
Willard Manfred Bass, head of Macy's design team, researched the symbols of the North American Indian nations at the time of the Pilgrim's Landing and incorporated them into this spectacular design.
Hey, it's a splendid example of American folk art. You're looking at it right here on NBC on the Macy's Parade.
Coverage of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade continues on NBC with Beethoven, Sherry Lewis and Lamb Chop, and more of your favorite stars.
The Fresh Prince stuffed himself on Thanksgiving.
Will?
Oh, it ain't Fat Albert. And there's only one way to stop the insanity. It's Susan Powder on an all-new Fresh Prince, NBC Monday.
Monday, Blossom's about to be an ant.
I'm having a baby.
It's a miracle.
It's a boy.
It's a Blossom delivery. All-new Blossom, NBC Monday.
Do you think your kids can find a recipe for a bomb or designer drugs? If you don't know, check their computer. The investigators explore computer dangers tonight at 5 and 11.
What could make Christmas in Florida even more magical?
No!
Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, featuring the first snow on Main Street. The best Christmas parade ever. Your Disney pals. Free family photo. Free treats. The season's biggest fireworks, all the attractions and holiday shows. Advance tickets only $15 children, $23 for adults. Hurry, 5 nights only. Don't miss Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
Cool party, Mickey.
Aw, thanks.
Where are we going to build 17 lanes of Interstate 4? I mean, I've looked at it. Do you see any room for 17 lanes? I think what we're going to see in the future is not 17 lanes of Interstate 4, but an Interstate 4 that has probably in the median some accommodation for public transit. We can be a partner in helping accommodate the traffic needs of our community. We can be an equal partner with highways, with airports, with railroads. You need a comprehensive transportation system. We need to make these investment decisions before the next round of growth happens here in Orlando, before we reach that 2 million population mark.
This is it, Burdine. The best Thanksgiving sale in Florida. With 20 to 50% off store-wide. We have what you want on sale. And it all starts Friday. 8 a.m. at Burdine. This is it.
A winter wonderland of sparkling lights and ornaments, along with fun and surprises for the whole family. The Festival of the Trees at the Daytona Beach Ocean Center, December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Channel 2. It takes two to serve Central Florida.
NBC's telecast of Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is sponsored in part by Polaroid Captiva. Pictures stay in until you take them out. And by MasterCard. MasterCard, it's more than a credit card. It's smart money.
Hey,
Yes,
that's
indeed, Willard.
That's my legend. You know, when I grew up, I'm going to be just like Don Pardo.
I know. Doesn't he have a great voice?
We've really hit the big time with Pardo. Katie, this parade is a genuine dazzler this year.
Sure is, Willard. You know, you aren't the only guy in town with a large hat size.
Thank you.
Say hello to Quick Bunny.
This fuzzy little fella keeps time as he marks his way down Broadway. And Nestle's, my favorite chocolate drink, has furnished the Quick Bunny with a beat.
Quick Bunny stands as high as 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools, if you can believe that, Willard. His ears are 19 feet long, and his hat is 2 stories tall.
Thank you. How about that drum? It is so big they can hear it in Texas, buddy. And this Quick Bunny's 7th appearance in the parade, and he loves it. Folks, the kids from Deer Valley have arrived, too, all the way from Glendale, Arizona. And I'll bet they wish they were back in Glendale, Arizona. Say hello to the Deer Valley High School Marching Skyhawks in the direction of Scott Sousa. Deer Valley, thank you so much. La 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 la, the turkey's here. The turkey float is celebrating its 22nd appearance in the Macy's Parade, and it's furnished by...
Let me guess.
Yes,
the Butterball Turkey Company.
You got it, kid. And with him is one of my favorite people, the multi-talented Sherry Lewis and her fuzzy little friend Lamb Chop and Charlie Horse, and they're going to have their own Broadway show in a couple of weeks. Don't just sit there. Sing.
Everyone, now our song's begun, and I hope that I can count on you. So don't hesitate to participate. There's a lot for all of you to do. If you hear a song and you sing along, then the song sounds twice as sweet. Now try clapping too, 'cause it's fun to do. Without you, this song isn't complete. Don't just sit there. Have a good time and join in the fun. Don't just sit there. Since you're getting the knack, pat yourself on the back. Now the time has come for you to be a drum, and you can do it from your seat. Make believe your lap is a drum and tap. You'll be in for quite a treat. Do it once again, it's so easy when you just listen to the happy beat. And now one more time, be a drum while I'm keeping rhythm on my seat. know that you know the words. Sing along. Don't just stand there. Keep participating, celebrating. Everyone, let's have some fun, 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 fun. Fun!
Yeah, but... Sherry Lewis, she is amazing.
Doesn't she look fantastic?
Yeah,
I mean,
she's
really.
like the ever-ready bunny, isn't she? She keeps going and going and going. She's incredible.
You heard me say she got her own show on Broadway, I think December the 6th.
Yeah, well, we'll have to try that one out, too.
I'm available if you say yes.
Willard here from the Silver Screen. Universal City Studios proudly sponsors Beethoven, the 450-pound St. Bernard, who captured the hearts of kids everywhere.
Hey, did you know that he's the only balloon based on a real live creature, an actual dog? Well, the details of his design, no, details, get that? The details of his design, including his fur, are realistic. Beethoven's a genuine flying sculpture.
The Macy's team has attached long leashes to his 30-foot collar.
Did I mention the line about him looking for a giant fire plug last year?
Yeah, I think you did last year,
won't do
yes,
that
Willard.
this year, anyway.
Oh, thank you for sparing us.
Okay. You never lose a dog in this crowd, Katie.
He does look realistic, doesn't he?
Oh, he's terrific. Yeah, he's great.
The dazzling Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade continues on NBC after these messages. Coming up, Kenny G, Kermit, Miss Piggy, bands, floats, and more surprises.
You know, American Express has this new card out, and they act like as soon as you get one, you'll spend your days arranging flowers someplace grand, where everything smells like potpourri. I mean, come on. A credit card is a tool. You pick a hammer based on how well it hammers. You pick a credit card based on how useful it is. And no credit card is more useful than MasterCard, because no card is more accepted. I mean, you can use MasterCard at 3 times more places than American Express, so you can use it for groceries or sheetrock or trips to Sweden and pretty much anything else you need, even flower arrangements. MasterCard, it's more than a credit card. It's smart money.
This is the perfect time to try my new Polaroid Captiva.
Hey, where's the picture? There's no picture? How can that be a Polaroid camera if there's no picture?
The Polaroid Captiva. The pictures stay in till you take them out.
Maybe if you shake it.
Yeah, shake the camera.
New Palmolive antibacterial is like nothing else.
It gets germs off hands.
And grease off dishes.
And we really love that antibacterial color.
A lot.
New Palmolive antibacterial, the anti-germ Palmolive.
With trusting eyes, the children show minds open, hearts true. Our spirits grow. The touch, the feel, the fabric of our lives. The touch, the feel of our youth. The fabric of our lives.
It's the funniest comedies in history in the funniest show of the year. You are a meathead. Celebrate 40 years of TV's funniest families.
Ricky, this is it.
The Brady's to Bart, Fonzie to Frasier. The funniest moments from history's funniest comedies.
I'm coming to join you, baby.
Alan Thicke, Alicia Rashad, Meredith Baxter. TV's funniest families. 10, 9 Central, NBC Saturday.
Wait a minute, Katie. Clowns? Blocks? Looks like we got something cooking for the kids. Watch the formation for your special birthday message or your special holiday treats, we used to say on radio. You'll learn a lot from the Macy's Clown School.
That's no joke, Willard. You know, the clowns attend school the second Saturday in November to practice their antics for the parade.
And these are my B's, too. I love them. I give them all straight A's for their effort. Hey, look, Katie, there's a spelling bee right behind them.
Now, Willard, we're going to continue our trip through the animal kingdom with the always popular mother duck, Resplendent, this morning with flowers.
And the early birds didn't catch the classic wigglworm, so he's making friends with Mother Duck. That's a good idea.
Smart worm.
Smart business advice. Macy's 1994 holiday ambassador, Kermit the Frog, his 40th birthday in the grand spirited style of a Muppet Christmas Carol. And joining our favorite frog is the really big star of that delightful musical classic, the incomparable Miss Piggy, provided by Henson Associates. Ha, as they're called. This sweetheart couple are here to wish you and yours, moi and Boo, happy holiday season. And that's a pretty little girl.
It may not be easy being Green Willard, but Kermit has long been a favorite in Macy's parade, and as you can tell by the expression on this little child's face.
She said, hi, Katie. And I can guess just what Miss Piggy has on her holiday wish list. That's the amorous amphibian Kermit and a crate of mistletoe.
Absolutely.
Isn't this nice? Did you see this album? This is this Kenny G album.
Oh, yeah, and he's going to be here a little bit later on.
Here's the first falloon of today's parade. A falloon is a Macy's original invention, combining floats and balloons. But you knew that. You were at rehearsal.
That's right, Willard. Humpty Dumpty and his nursery rhyme friends bring us sleepy kids led by the musical Pied Piper Kenny G himself, the dreamy entertainer who crossed over from jazz to pop to become the #1 instrumentalist of all time. Kenny G serenades us from his new CD, giving us a holiday hint of things to come.
You think that's why they handed me this CD?
We now know what the G in Kenny G stands for.
I think you got it. Great, like Tony the Tiger. Just the best. I'll tell you, there's nothing like a marching band that can really get your heart started. Defiance, Ohio happens to be my favorite. Hey, Kenny. Kenny's yelling at both of us.
Hey, Kenny, how you doing? Nicely done.
For more greatness, you check out this band, the high school marching band of Class from Defiance, Ohio, under the direction of Vince Holtz. Check it out. White Creek. You know, Irving Berlin was a New Yorker originally, I believe, from Russia, but a New Yorker all the way. It's Pooches on the loose, Katie. The Macy's costume team has designed some really extraordinary costumes for this Dog Day afternoon. It's an homage to the great Snoopy, who's flying in even as I speak. Here
and Willard, something is cracking Snoopy up.
Could it be Woodstock's Triple Axle. United Media sponsors these annual crowd pleasers, in case you didn't know that.
Willard, just FYI, Snoopy's skates are a massive 20 feet long. If Snoopy decides to go for a skate at Rockefeller Center, I don't think there would be room for anybody else on the ice.
You got that right, kid. You know that Woodstock is one of our smallest flyers at only 24 feet. He's still a big bird, though, weighing in at 70 pounds.
Snoopy's ears are 20 feet long. His earmuffs are bound to keep him warm at 25 feet in length, and we could use those earmuffs right now.
I could use them. My ears are cold. It's chilly. Doesn't feel that cold, but it's chilly.
But you're keeping me warm, Willard.
Boy, I do something right. Okay, my friends, here comes the Snail and Dragon, so check it out while his tail's a wagging.
Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade excitement continues with Spider-Man and the Swan Princess after these messages.
Ever wonder how remotes get lost? Well, no matter how your remote gets lost, Magnavox makes the only television that can find it. With the exclusive remote locator, you just push a button, and your remote beeps, telling you where it is. Hey, we make technology people want. Magnavox. Smart. Very smart.
Keeping close-knit families close and fast friends fast is tough enough without a lot of miles standing in your way. That's why everyone at AT&T Consumer Long Distance is working to bring your voice closer than ever before. It's what we do, and we don't expect any medals for doing it. But this one felt pretty good.
Your true voice.
Tonight, guess who's coming to dinner?
Where are you, you little freak?
The #1 comedy of all time.
Yes!
Home Alone, tonight on NBC.
I don't know about you, but working with Don Pardo and Katie Couric is the greatest thrill of my life. And being here in New York on a beautiful sunny day for this fabulous Macy's Parade. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And Dudley the Dragon's joining us now from Canada. You know, Katie, wherever there's a dragon, you're going to find fair maidens, knights in shining armor, and a castle yawn. Ho!
And whenever you see a snail, you hope a dragon's not far behind. We want everybody to check out the magnificent of the Swan Princess Castle Float. Nest Entertainment presents this floating fairyland from the new animated motion picture, The Swan Princess, which I saw last week.
Terrific.
It is terrific. The enchanted Princess Odette and Prince Derek will sing Far Longer Than Forever as they take us to a beautiful land far, far away.
I think I see it, Captain.
Beauty and glamour and breeding unmatched. The princess is on parade. Lovely, enthralling, and all unattached. The hoi polloi and those well-bred agree each enjoy a royal pedigree. For success. Each possesses a spark. Each a remarkable maid. Boy, oh boy, these royal highnesses all have pluses. They've no minuses. Gaze upon these princesses on parade.
You and I were meant to be far longer than forever. I'll hold you in my heart. It's almost like you're here with me, although we're far apart. Far longer than like no love ever known. And with your love I'll never be alone. Far longer than forever. Much stronger than forever. And with your love I'll never be alone.
Isn't that a beautiful song, Willard?
I tell you, that's my kind of show. I like shows. I like shows about people that fall in love and kiss and turn into frogs.
But stop talking because you have another band to introduce, Willard.
Holy mackerel. Do I love a band? Do I ever? And I'll tell you this. The cars in Florida are sparkling clean because the Pride of Port Charlotte, Florida marching band, under the direction of Jose A. Lopez Jr., wash every vehicle in the state to finance their trip. And here they come. Port Charlotte, fantastic. Look up, my friends, as we just check just above the horizon as the Port Charlotte, Florida man leaves. You're about to see a super Spider-Man. Katie, check him out. He is totally something in your life.
He's totally awesome, Willard. I'm sure you folks at home are wondering how these balloons are guided along the parade route.
And let's show the folks, the balloon handlers, Macy's volunteers, the muscle beneath the magic.
That's right, Willard. It takes a lot of muscle to handle Spider-Man. Marvel Comics presents a superhero for the 7th year in a row. Spider-Man is buff, Willard.
Spider-Man in the buff?
No, that's an expression for, well, well-defined, muscular, a hunk of burning love.
I gotta learn the language. I wish Kaplan's had sent some chicken soup over. Something else. He can catch the criminals with his muscles. He can do it with his spider web, which measures 40 feet long by 36 feet wide. Make it matzo ball soup. He's in the dough.
Stay tuned for more of NBC's live coverage of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Art Simpson takes us to the sky after these messages.
With wrinkled brows, the old have seen deep sorrow, great joy. What does it mean? The touch, the feel, the fabric of our lives. The touch, the feel of cotton, the fabric of our lives.
The Swan Princess is a lavish musical fantasy, rates the LA Times.
We loved it.
Absolutely fantastic. Perfect.
It's a beautifully animated tale, exclaims the Washington Post.
It's wonderful.
Greatest. Terrific. Filled with magic.
Precisely. I was laughing the entire time.
Funny and enchanting, trumpets the New York Times.
It was great.
And CNN cheers it's gorgeous and a lot of fun.
The best movie I ever saw.
The Swan Princess, rated G. Now at theaters everywhere.
You have to see it.
Willard, we know that folks at home love the majesty of the balloons and the theater in the sky, but I get a special kick out of the comedy routines of the clowns on the street level, don't you?
Well, I was just checking my watch to see we're a half hour in the parade. Have they renewed your contract for next year?
I'm not sure yet.
I'm going to check. I love them. They're all Macy's employees, and this is their day to really engage in full tilt. I mean, they have a ball. They're fired up and really ready to rock. I think the dragon float hissing steam is something to do with all of this. But check out the pieces of cake, and here he is.
The action continues with jousts and duels and other contests of might. Once upon a time, dragons rule the earth, and hey, they're ruling Manhattan today. Returning for a second year, this awesome wonder of smoking volcanoes and crackling thunder are a home for Jim, Kurt, and Chris Bartley. Fabio, beware. These fellas are America's sexiest hog farmers. But now they're bringing home the bacon as models on the covers of romance novels.
You devil. Do those dragons eat garlic? Is that why they're... Well, they're a real sizzler right now. So take a look at the fangs on these dragons. You haven't seen anything yet. Watch them. What are they going after?
It's a hot spot, Willard, but not a bad place to be on a cold day like today.
Wish they breathe some of that our way. We could use some dragon breath right now, Katie.
Well, Willard, you already have it, but help is on the way.
Thanks,
Landmark Entertainment has furnished the Skeleton Warriors for my protection against your dragon breath.
You're going to need that after those lines. They look lean and mean, and I mean they're green. That's why I love dragons. Yes, I do.
The Skeleton Warriors may look tough, but they're fighting for the good guys, Willard. You aren't scared of them, are you?
Oh, no, not a bit. Not as long as they're on our side.
Well, I can guarantee it.
Hear that dragon? He's right behind us here. Holy Toledo. Look at that. All the way from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. The Lincoln High School Marching Band under the direction of Eric Hentler dazzles the crowd in Herald Square. The South Dakotans are really informed now. That's Tom Brokaw country, you know, is on the way. Yankton, that's his hometown. Taking full advantage of their trip to New York City. These kids have been sightseeing to Ellis Island, the Statue of Liberty, attending a Broadway show and a performance at Lincoln Center. They're genuine culture vultures, and we'd love to have them on the Today Show.
Absolutely, Willard. We're happy they're here with us today. Willard, here comes one of my favorite guys of all time. Bart Simpson, sponsored by Fox Inc., is the original rebel without a clue. He skateboards down Broadway with attitude extraordinaire.
Cowabunga, dude. Who needs good manners when you're pumped up with 12,724 feet of helium?
Everyone,
when you're a kid.
Once in a while. Everybody knows Bart is full of hot air and rubber. The dude weighs in at an inflation weight of 750 pounds.
Hey, man, I've lost some weight, you know, but I still can contend. Heavy, man, heavy. Bart is 14 feet of teeth. I like that line. That's a big grin.
Willard, did you know that the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is the second largest user of helium in the United States?
No, wait a minute. Let me guess. Who could possibly use more hot air?
No, not TV anchors.
You mean the United States government?
That's right, Willard.
I had to get that line. All right. Anyway, we're having a ball. You come back and join us. This is only the greatest parade in the world. The weather's fantastic, and we love you. We're going to pull you off your pins. So don't go away. Cowabunga, dude.
Stay tuned for loads of laughs as the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade continues on NBC. Coming up, circus fun, and Ronald McDonald flies over Manhattan.
Never miss a good piece of gossip. Look for hope everywhere. Know that work is good, and labor is even better. And always, always have an easy-to-use Olympus Stylus Zoom camera with you so that you can capture the moments to embarrass your kids for the rest of their lives. Olympus. Never miss another O.
During the holidays, you could really work up an appetite. Luckily, there's Wendy's Big Bacon Classic Combo. Our delicious Big Bacon Classic, plus Biggie fries and a 20-ounce drink. It's some meal.
Here goes. I love the holidays.
Take one Christmas Eve, add a little whimsy, stir gently, then toss in a heaping scoop of diamond walnuts. That's what holiday memories are made of.
Dr. Hess has dedicated his life to his work.
What woman is going to take an unapproved drug while she's pregnant?
Now, his partner's about to convince him...
Are you allergic to anything?
Me? ...to risk his life for science.
I'm pregnant.
Junior delivers the biggest laughs of the year in the funniest film of the year.
They're gonna find a place to hide you.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I was a sportswoman on the East German Olympic track and field team.
Danny DeVito.
That went pretty good, huh?
And Emma Thompson, Jr., rated PG-13. Now playing... Journey into the unknown on an all-new Earth 2. Charge. A rescue mission becomes a trap.
If you love her, hold your fire.
Shoot him. Tim Curry guest stars on Earth 2. Then, who are you? Science wakes the dead.
Don't look at me die.
An all-new sequest after Earth 2, NBC Sunday.
Tomorrow on Today, we'll see how rising interest rates will affect your savings and your mortgage. Plus country star Reba McEntire. Join us tomorrow and see what a difference today makes.
Hey, we're back with more fun, folks, and I'm off my pins and bowled over with the bowling balls and Macy's Clowns. How about you, Katie?
Yeah, I love clowns, but let's mention it's 30 degrees out here in New York City. It's warming up quite a bit.
Excuse me, but with the wind chill factor, it's about 18 degrees, darling.
Oh, there, those clowns. They add so much fun to the parade, don't they, Willard?
Look at that. I think he's got a perfect strike there. And we got the next best thing to an Elvis sighting right here in front of us.
What is it about the King, Willard? He's always where the action is. And here, the Star Makers All-Star Dance Team, under the direction of Laura Davis and Lisa Miller, salute the King of rock and roll in this stunning presentation furnished by Mike Miller and Associates. These are 400 of our country's best dancers from drill teams around the country. If the King were here, he'd be all shook up.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Isn't that great? Elvis, you're right. It just goes on and on and on. The magic of Elvis. Tell you what, folks, I can't help falling in love with Star Makers, all dance band team, after that super performance.
They were fantastic, weren't they, Willard? Here's everybody's favorite clown, Ronald McDonald. And Willard, you were the original Ronald McDonald.
You got it. I got the suit at home. I'll wear it one day. I'll bring it in and wear it. I was a wonderful, wonderful fan of Ronald McDonald. Always have been. The grease paint and Ronald McDonald balloon weighs as much as 2 linebackers, and it's 75 feet tall. I mean, he could hear the golden arches absolutely going right around his ears.
Ronald McDonald balloon is furnished by who else? McDonald's.
Hey, pretty good. Did you ad-lib that, or is that written?
He's a little top-heavy, though. I think he maybe had one too many double cheeseburgers.
He slipped over, I think, or flipped out.
Ronald McDonald has a bird's-eye view of the parade.
I love him. Look at him. Look at his shoes. That's what I like of those shoes. He could put out a forest fire with those feet.
I wonder if those handlers ever get nervous when they look up.
Have you ever done that? I did that one time last year for just a minute. That is not a pussycat job.
No.
That is one of the toughest jobs I've ever had.
It takes quite a bit of skill, Willard. You know, arriving to put out any bad moods and weak jokes are the clowns, who are here with some wonderful hula hoops. And and the Funny Flutter Fetty Fire Brigade.
Say that 5 times and I'll give you a retirement check.
Here's a funky conga line of clown elephants led by their very own ringmaster.
And here's a quartet of Jack-in-the-Boxes. Looks like clowns are popping. Let's check them out. I was with those folks up on 77th Street. In fact, we did a couple of bits with them. They're terrific. They have a ball. You see, there's not water in those buckets. It's really paper.
They're the Funny Flutter Fetty Fire Brigade. Try saying that 10 times fast, Willard.
Was that the same thing you just said a minute ago? Or anyway, whatever it is, you're dynamite.
It was worth repeating. They're very special.
First time I went to a circus and the clown came up to throw water on me and I realized it was paper. Great moment in my career.
Willard, ushering in the holiday spirit in the center ring is Chloe, the Holiday Clown.
Hey, would you like to hear a story?
Do I have a choice?
No. Trust me, you'll kind of like this one. Once upon a time, many centuries ago, out of a tube of grease paint, Chloe the Clown was born. Through the years, she performed in street theater groups all around the world before the sounds of children's laughter led her to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And Chloe's covered a lot of ground in her time. She's racked up a lot of frequent flyer miles. And that's the end of the story.
And that was a beautiful story, Willard. Thank you for sharing with us.
You lie like a rug.
The spectacular Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade continues after these messages of the stars of Sesame Street and the Summer Music Games All-Star Band.
NBC and Frito Scoops present Reba in her first ever televised event. Reba McEntire, 8/7 Central, NBC, Friday.
Tonight, celebrate Thanksgiving with Jay from New York.
Take the turkey out of the freezer now!
With ER's George Clooney and David Copperfield. Then Conan's got Joey Lawrence and Carol Kane. Tonight.
This is it. Verdine, the best Thanksgiving sale in Florida. And it all starts Friday, 8 a.m. with 20 to 50% off store-wide. Take 30% off all Oshkosh, Buster Brown, Health Tech, and Carter's for Kids. Men's Allen Solly dress shirt, 2 for $50. All women's and juniors denim from Jordan. Levi's, Lee, Black, Bongo, Union Bay. On sale. Take 30% off all Warner, Maidenform, and Valley Bra. This Magnavox 27-inch stereo color TV with smart sound, only $399. 4-hour special, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. This is it. The best Thanksgiving sale in Florida. Starts Friday, 8 a.m. at Verdine's.
They aren't the first to don these robes. And they won't be the last to sing these songs. Because nothing passes so easily from generation to generation like the spirit of Christmas. Or shines so brightly with the light of hope. Merry Christmas from all of us at Goodings.
The warmth of home and family. It's a universal need where people can share a touch of home.
This holiday season, get connected to TWC's MVP package, and we'll donate 100% of your $750 connection fee to your local Salvation Army.
Join me in TWC in furthering the vital work of the Salvation Army. It's compassion in action.
Call TWC now to get connected and to share a touch of home.
Happy Thanksgiving from our family to yours.
That is a nice-looking hat with a blue brim.
Well, thank you very much, Willard. I like yours as well.
Well, we'll switch at the end like we always do, all right? Hey, here are the Summer Music Games All-Star Drum and Dual Corps under the direction of Tony DeCarlo. The members are comprised of kids from all around the country. They are terrific. Listen. They are incredible. They just met a couple of weeks ago, I think maybe a week of rehearsal, and all over the country, these kids are, different places. Just terrific. Look up, Katie. Look, there's our buddy Big Bird with his alphabet blocks. Look at him.
There he is, Willard. Big Bird never misses an opportunity to teach kids their letters.
Children's Television Workshop furnished our fine feathered friends, and he's making a big statement weighing in at 450 pounds.
Whoa, that's one Big Bird. He's 2.5 stories tall, so for all you kids who live in high-rise buildings, Big Bird can teach you your lessons at cloud level.
Hey, this is Big Bird's 6th appearance in the crate. Don't you think he's got a big hand? I mean, look at the size of that head. Just his hat size, 58 feet around. That's a big head. Our pals from Sesame Street are celebrating their 25th birthday on the brand new float sponsored by Applause. Our friends encourage kids to read and write. Big Bird, Zoe, Elmo, they all need those giant pencils. The standard size just won't do for their king-size imaginations.
That's for sure, Willard. Hey, kids, sing along with the Muppets and the cast of Sesame Street as they perform Walking Proud.
Walking proud, with my head up high. I can read, I can write, that's the reason why I'm showing I like me very much. And knowing you like me too, I feel so reading proud, writing proud, smart from A to Z. Now I know my ABC. Can't think of one person I'd rather be. Walking proud, happy to be me.
Spectacular Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade continues live on NBC with an all-star salute to the golden age of Hollywood.
I can build it big or small, learning how to do it all makes me feel I'm 10 feet tall, doing it with Duplo. Now with Duplo I can play, connecting in a whole new way. We keep learning every day, doing it with Duplo.
The Duplo system from Lego. Building toys for building skills.
Ready to rent on video. The action-packed hit critics are calling a rousing adventure.
Wait, Fang!
The perfect movie.